Oh no, it's Mark Yoon! What's up guys, it's Mark Yoon. As we all know, DLC Pack 4 for Xenoverse 2 is fast approaching. It should be out around June 27th. That is, next week. I think it's this Tuesday. The paid DLC Pack 4 will be available, obviously, on all the consoles, whatever. But I just want to take some time to go over what's specifically in it, just in case you guys don't know. Obviously, we're getting the two main characters is going to be Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, or Vegito Blue, whatever, and Fuse Zamasu, or I call him Merge Zamasu, so whatever. They're both from the Future Trunks story arc of Dragon Ball Super, obviously. And Namco Bandai has released some video footage of the new story mode chapters. I think it's called The Warrior of Hope. It's included as part of the DLC. The specific scenario from the story mode is called A Dark New Enemy Emerges, and it shows Goku Black arriving in front of Capsule Corporation. Obviously, in case you guys don't know, we're going to be going over a few things. The main thing I wanted to talk about first, though, is that Super Saiyan Rage Trunks will not be playable. In showing the character selection screen, going through the different variations of Future Trunks, Super Saiyan Rage was not one of the transformations. The variation uses Sword of Light, only has Super Saiyan 2 as its transformation. So, Sword of Light, the move will be in the game, but Super Saiyan Rage Trunks is not going to be available, at least at this time. Maybe there'll be a free update in the future, who knows, but as for now, that's a no-go for him. Alright, so DLC Pack 4. In the paid version, we're getting two new playable characters, Merge Zamasu and Vegito Blue. We're getting one new story mode chapter, Warrior of Hope, and that comes along with a new playable stage titled Devastated Future. So obviously it's probably going to be like we've seen in the past with the broken down city stuff. We're getting 3 new parallel quests, and we're also getting 5 new attacks. I'm sure that's going to be the sword and, whatever Merge Zamasu is going to be using. We all know the usual deal by now. We're getting 2 new costumes, and this is my favorite part because I've been wanting my favorite transformation, if you guys don't know, is Super Saiyan 4, and I've been wanting that for my created character since Xenoverse 1. Yeah, I know I haven't been waiting that long, but I've always tried to make it in any game that I can create a character. But finally now we're getting a Super Saiyan 4 Goku costume for our created characters, which has me super thrilled. We're also getting new Super Souls, and in the free version, the free update that usually comes along with the paid versions, we're getting new costumes from the TP Metal Shop. I'm not sure how much they're going to cost, but I know that I think I saw the Majin symbol was actually 40 TP medals, so save your medals for that. We're getting Ozaru, which is the Great Ape, so the created characters can wear a Great Ape costume. I saw that, looks pretty cool. Yajirobe, which I couldn't give 2 craps about, whatever. Yajirobe's poopy. We're getting new accessories from the TP Metal Shop, the Ozora face, the tail, Saiyan's tail, Majin symbols, but they're only for the Earthlings, and you can kind of not really tell that they're even on it. I guess that's to be expected, but when you do the close-up intros and outros, you can see it. The tails are static, though, so the Saiyan tails, all you guys looking forward to having fully dynamic motion range tails that flop all around, you're not going to be getting that because for whatever reason they decided to make the tails not move whatsoever. So just like with all the other accessories, when you put it on, that's it. So I hope nobody's expecting anything crazy out of that. Personally, I don't really care, but I know some people that was a big staple, and a lot of people are pretty upset about it. We also have new versions of characters, Future Trunks. Obviously, that's going to be the one with the Sword of Hope move. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, as well as Kid Trunks. I'm not too sure what the Kid Trunks one is. I think it's like a hoodie. It looked like the one from the second Broly movie, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. There's also 5 new attacks and 2 new raid quest bosses, Future Trunks and Bojack. So, let's get into this a little bit. I know a lot of people are still hyped about this. I pretty much am. I mean, the main draw for me is Merge Zamasu and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku costume. I'm not going to be using the wig because I'm going to make my own created character have it, so unless I make a Super Saiyan 4 Turles, which might be interesting, or Bardock. But I don't give a crap about Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. You guys can rim me all you want, but he's practically the same thing as Super Saiyan Vegito, so I mean, he's a completely different character. He's got a completely new moveset. Hopefully he's not just like folding his arms and kicking with his feet. But I don't know. I'll give the character a try, but I'm more along the lines of excited for Zamos than anything. Let's see. So, we're not sure exactly when the date is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be June 27th. So, that's next Tuesday. It's usually on Tuesdays and stuff, so we could be pretty certain of that. In the background, you'll see me playing the Parallel Quest. I think it was the last one from the last DLC, where you fight Goku Black, Rose. And I'm doing horribly on it, because I haven't played Xenoverse in a while. I've been so stuck on Tekken 7 and Injustice 2 that I haven't really had much time to go back and play, but that's enough for the excuses. I might just be trash. I don't know. The game's not really that difficult, so it's kind of easy to be trash if you like get out of the motions of playing every day and mixing up the create your own combo section, if you can call it that. But I don't know. It's still fun. I still have fun. Of course, I'm looking forward to Dragon Ball FighterZ, but this game's still fun too. And to me, they like scratch two different itches. So I don't see the whole reason for fighting over which one's better than the other one, just like I didn't see that back when Tenkaichi originally came out. Because when Tenkaichi came out, all the Budokai fighters were going against the Tenkaichi fighters, and they were all going at each other's throats like always happens on the internet. And I just stated, why can't we just like them both? I don't understand why people have to choose and pick one. They have to have this this kind of vitriolic perspective of tribalistic, like mine's better than yours type of deal, and I don't get it. None of us are any better than anyone else because we like a certain game. They're all just there to fill a niche, and they're all there so that we can enjoy ourselves. So we should just like them both, and I don't know, either don't play them or stop complaining about it. But that's just my opinion. So you know, I wasn't really into either one of them too much. My favorite Dragon Ball game before Xenoverse was Infinite World, which was acclaimed to be the best of the Budokai series. I liked it because it had more characters than Budokai 3, and they got rid of that god-awful Dragon Rush mode, which annoyed the crap out of me. It was fun for like player to player, but the computer like overused it way too much. A lot of people complain about the difficulty in that game too, but I don't really see that. I beat it like so many times. But I don't know, what else do you have any opinions on DLC Pack 4? Are you excited about it? Has your hype died down a little bit? How do you feel about Super Saiyan Rage Trunks not being playable at all? I know a lot of people were looking forward to that specifically. And I guess when they show that part in the story mode, they're just going to have him in a Super Saiyan 2 mode, because it looks like the variation of Future Trunks that actually has the Sword of Hope move is just Super Saiyan 2. So, I mean, I'm not really like that upset about that. Like, I don't really know why we would need an extra form for like his eyes just being whited out, and I mean his hair is basically the same. It's a little bit different, but again, I'm probably gonna get like yinned on the internet for saying that, but it's just my opinion. Calm down. But I don't know, it looks really fun. I'm really excited for it. None of my hype's gone down at all. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 costume for create a character just takes the cake home for me, man. Like, I'm like super excited about that. I know like a lot of people yin GT, but I mean, I'm a fan of the entire series. I don't give a crap what part of Dragon Ball you're watching. I like it all, and I own it all too. I mean, I started watching Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. I started watching Dragon Ball in like 1988, so it's been a while for me, and I still watch it all the time. Once a year, I start and watch the whole series from beginning to end, and I never really have that big of a problem with GT. There's just as many plot holes and inconsistencies in Z and in Super, so I can't really argue or complain about either one. I guess it goes back to the whole tribalism thing again, like I'm better than you, and people wanting to like, I don't know, have some kind of vitriolic quest to cancel out the other's voice, quote unquote. But I like it all. I don't really care. and I just like want to enjoy what I enjoy, and I appreciate the developers for taking the time to create it for us, because again, we don't even have to have these games. Yeah, they take our money, but I think they make a pretty decent product, and especially, you know, a seasoned company like Dimps. And all those people that were like complaining about when we're gonna get like Tenkaichi again, you already got it. Like, you had Raging Blast, and Raging Blast 2 sold like hot garbage, so there's never gonna be a Raging Blast 3. Besides the point that Spike has a very limited license when it comes to Dragon Ball franchises after the travesty that was Dragon Ball Connect. The only thing I think they're allowed to work on is actually Zenkai Battle Royale, the arcade game, and that's limited to only Japan, and I don't know if we're going to get a stateside release for that, but they're still constantly updating that. As far as Dimps, they're working on multiple projects. Like, as you know, Dimps they're working on Dokkan Battle, they work on the Dragon Ball Heroes games, and they're also doing Xenoverse. And I'm really excited for the Arc System Works upcoming Dragon Ball Fighters, because I'm a fan of Guilty Gear, I'm a huge fan of BlazBlue, so we'll see how they do it, and everything I've seen so far has got me super hype, especially since the game is only apparently 20% complete. So I don't know, like I'm super hyped for that, but I'm also like still really hyped for DLC Pack 4, and I think it's going to reinvigorate me to keep playing Xenoverse. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on DLC Pack 4. Are you still going to get it? Did you get the Season Pass? Are you really hyped for it? Let me know. Drop a comment below. Try not to kill each other. And subscribe if you're new here. Feel free to share my channel and get the word out. It's still budding, but it's getting there, and it's all thanks to you guys. It has very little to do with me and most to do with everyone who follows. So I appreciate you guys. You're my fam, and that's it for today. So remember, as always, please stay powered up. Peace.